I've had this on my mind since I was with some family over the holidays. A relative of mine was doing the normal complaining about insurance and Uncle Sam, taxes, things like that getting taken out of his check. As the conversation progresses, people know that I'm self-employed here, basically a homesteader, and everyone wonders how we do it. So they asked, how do you all take care of your insurance? I say, well, the VA takes care of most of our medical needs. I said, especially mine. They do a pretty good job of it too, I might add. Well, at that point, another one of my relatives chimes in, pretty loud, and says, man, you're super lucky to have that. Well, I did understand her intention. I couldn't let that slide. So I said, luck? I don't think it had anything to do with luck. Quite the opposite. And she couldn't understand what I was talking about. I looked around the room and I said, everyone here had the opportunity to have that same kind of luck I did, didn't they? It wasn't luck. I signed the fucking dotted line. I took the chance that they weren't willing to do. So now that I'm benefiting from that, 20, 30, 40 years later, it's all of a sudden I'm lucky? No, I'm not lucky. I joined the United States Marine Corps Infantry as an 0311 in 2004. We are in full-blown war in Afghanistan and Iraq. When I signed that dotted line, as everyone likes to say, I knew there was a good probability that my body was going to catch some bullets in the next couple years. Now, if you want to call it that luck, I like to call it the grace of God. And I can tell you some stories where it was pretty damn close. Walking into some RPG-initiated ambushes with PKC fire opening up on me. Over 200 cases counted. Not a single one hit me. So I call it the grace of God. But I made it out of there. And since I made it out of there, I do get some benefits awarded to me for that work. And one of them is medical through the VA. But it was anything but luck.